Just very manipulating. I can't. He always pulls a psychological turnaround on me, and I'm always convinced, all right, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Is he terribly charming? In other words...
I'm starting to wonder.
Well, no, I mean, he would have to be charming in order to get somebody to go along with that. He'd have to have a gift of gab.
Yes, I suppose he's very
or very
charming.
silver-tongued, or very...
Yes.
He would have to.
Yes.
Because why would you stay with him?
Yeah, you're right. He's very convincing.
Okay. I think it's time we meet Joe. Joe, come on out. Joe, let's talk about the breast implants. I would be extremely concerned because, in the opinion of an awful lot of people, these things are not safe.
Well,
what is this about making her get breast
I didn't
implants?
exactly.
This can kill you.
For one thing, she's happy that she did it now. Correct?
That's not what she told us.
No,
now she has more
now
confidence. She's a beautiful woman. She's got a great body. She was a little small here. And now that she did that, she's perfect. And she's very happy, and I'm happy. And we did it. We made sure it was safe. We had a very reputable. We spent twice as much as, you know, some people spend on it and everything to make sure it was safe.
But she
and everything.
told us she didn't want to have them, Joe.
She didn't, she was a little scared about it at first, I'd say, but now she's real happy she did it. I knew she would be happy once I kind of talked her into it.
She does not look terribly happy to us. What about
Are you happy
this
that you did it, Melissa?
leaving the door open and sex in front of friends, Joe?
What?
Yes, when you left the bedroom door open.
You guys had bouncers to protect me, right?
Let me tell the audience that this woman is Joe's ex-girlfriend. Her name is Renee. Renee, why did you want to come to the show today?
Because I want to manipulate him. He deserves it. I really feel he does. He is a jerk. He's just gonna, if it's not Melissa, it's gonna be somebody else. He is just gonna use and just abuse.
Now, you dated him over 4 years. How do you feel? Is
Another
Melissa telling
one,
us
huh?
the truth?
Yeah,
Did he do the same?
stupid one.
Did he do the same things to you?
Pretty much. I'm not too aware of all that goes on. I really am not familiar with their relationship involved, but he made me strip at the front door. I had to, roam around naked all the time.
Cook naked also?
And
everything.
I mean, it was really unbelievable. I mean, he would make me wear these really slutty clothes.
Is this
and
really
parade
slutty,
me around.
everybody? This is what I picked out for her to wear. Come on. Is this too bad?
To go grocery shopping?
That's nothing. That's
To be
nothing.
honest, that's not bad.
That's
Nothing.
nothing. I mean,
Christy said you give her ultimatums and threaten that if she disobeys, quote, she has to face the consequences.
She got a face.
All of us would like to know what the consequences are.
All the men know what I'm talking about, first of all. Look, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Nobody wants their girl out there exposed, flesh. And, shirts like this right here,
This
she
guy
can't
does.
even
You ought to
lean
talk
over.
to Joe. This guy wants her. Listen, he said you guys know what he's talking about.
Homie. I want to call you homie. I mean, she look good, man. What's the
look good.
problem?
'Cause-
She's holding you, homie. She's holding you. She ain't with me. You know what I'm saying? That's your woman. Take care of it before she go, homie.
Yeah, but there's a lot of brothers out there that disrespect when girls are out there.
They don't disrespect. They
Just
just
like
look, but they
last
can't touch.
right here.
They look, but they can't touch. So what's the problem, man?
But you don't want anybody hollering at your girl like, damn, what's up? Look at, that's
your
disrespect.
pride. That's your number one prize right there.
That's right. This is an investment. You know what I'm saying?
What are they talking about? Stand up.
I want to ask the ladies, Marina and Christy, why do you stay in such a relationship? Is this proving to you that this man loves you? Is this how you take proof that he loves you? And if you were with a man who accepted you as you were, would you think that he did not love you?
He accepts me as I am, and I know he loves me. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I know that he loves me. I know he does. I don't have, okay, there's no two other ways about that. He does love me. I think what it is his insecurity about me. You know?
That's what she
because
said.
my opinion is this.
She's
I can go out
contradicting
and look
herself.
this way if I
She
want
first
to.
says that
but
he manipulates her, he hides her keys, and then she's saying he doesn't?
No, her
He
keys
does
was
love
my,
me.
my car, my
He
keys.
doesn't love you. No, he doesn't. If he
Does he hide the keys to the car? Has he
Yes,
ever?
well, it's his car. It's in his name. That is ridiculous, but I know that
See,
he
I
does
told her
love
she
me,
could
and I
drive this
love
car
him.
to
He
school.
is a good person inside, and that's why I'm staying with him. But the situation that we have is ridiculous. And
Do you feel that he cares about you? He really wants to possess you? He doesn't want any harm to come to you from other guys or anything? Later on, it becomes control. Eventually, it can become abuse. Because it goes further and further, from being flattered to control to abuse. And right now, these men have taken over their lives, but it couldn't be done without their consent.
All right, let's. I think maybe it's best to start with Renee. It went from flattering. Were you flattered at first?
I was very flattered. I wanted somebody. I was very young. I was 16 years old, you know, and I wanted a boyfriend. I wanted somebody to care about me, and I really didn't know what I was getting into. And then I started having lower and lower self-esteem, as he was saying, like my choices weren't right, you know, and I felt like that was wrong. And we would go back and forth, and eventually I just said, you know, he kept pressuring me to get breast implants, and I said, forget it. Forget it. If you can't accept me for the way I am, forget it.
Yeah, I'll bet there's not one woman out there in the audience whose breasts are the right size. That is something you can always use to convince someone.